Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I achieve my straight hair. I want to share with you guys the products I use, the straightener I use, and my technique of how I straighten my hair. So this is just how I do it. I know everyone has their own technique and the things they like to use in their hair, but this is just what works for me or what I've tried so far. So if you're interested on how I got my straight hair, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off my hair dry, obviously, and this is my natural hair, just in case you guys are wondering. A little crazy. Okay, so I want to start off with the products that I usually use, and I mean I have had some of these for a while, but let me just show you guys. So taking it super old school, I don't know if any of you guys remember this oil. So I used to use this a lot in high school. I think the bottle would cost me like $2, so I thought it was like the best thing in my life. And this one's a hair polish heat protector for straightening, and it has aloe enriched. It's enriched with aloe. So that's what the bottle looks like. As you guys can see, I've used half of it. And it says aloe, vitamin E, and sunscreen. So I used to really like this oil, but as I grew older, I realized that I used to leave my hair a little bit too oily, and I don't really want to go for that greasy look, so I don't really use it as often. And if I do, I just put a little bit at the end, but I just rather not use it. Another oil that I use that I actually just recently started using is this argan oil treatment from PYT. I got it in my Ipsy bag, I think, or one of my subscription bags, but I really like it. I actually tried it once and I like it. Before this one, I used to use this oil that Numi sent me with my straightener, which I'm going to show you guys in a little bit. I used to like that one, but I think I gave it to my mom. I'll insert a picture if I remember of which one it was, but they send it to you free when you spend a certain amount of what's it called, dollars. So yeah, so the heat protector that I like to use is this Tresemme Keratin Smooth Control Frizz for 48 hours. Is this one, and I like the way it sprays. I don't know, like it just sprays so like magical, you know what I'm saying? So it's smoothing spray and it smells really good. And they also have this other Tresemme Thermal Creations, and it says heat protection up to 450 degrees. So that's what that one looks like, and it has this type of nozzle at the end. It also has a nice little, you know what I'm saying? So these are my two current favorites. I really like the way that they leave my hair at the end. It's super shiny and it smells amazing. So you can pick those up at any drugstore, Target, Walmart, Walgreens, all of those. And the one I used to use before that is this Pantene medium thick hairstyle heat protectant and shine. This was the one that I used for a really long time as well, but when I discovered these, I kind of liked it a little more because it leaves more shine and it smells better in my opinion. Another thing is, I don't know if this one is defective, but you guys could see the spray. Like, what the? Could you guys see that? It squirts. I don't know. So that's another reason. So what I would do is I would spray it in my hand and then put it in my hair, but that's not very practical. So yeah, that's that. And the last step that I usually do is I apply a little bit of this BioSilk therapy. Looks like this. This is the big bottle. I've had this one for a while as well, but I mean I've used this one since high school and I really like it. I use like a little pea size. I use a little pea size, and I just rub it in my hands and I put it all over my hair, and it's so shiny. So yeah, so as of right now, currently I use this heat protectant And I'll use a little bit of this before I start straightening. And then at the end to finish the look, I use my BioSilk. And now the straightener that I use is this Numi straightener. I believe it's inch. I'll leave all the details down below. I don't really remember. I've had it for a while. But I really like the fact that it heats up really fast. And my hair doesn't get stuck in the, what's it called? The plates. I've had another straightener, I think from Chi, and that used to happen when I would straighten. It will get stuck on the plates. And then this one starts off at 140 degrees and it heats up to 410 degrees. So Numi's always having sales, or they always have coupon codes, so always remember to use one. If I can find any that are valid right now, I'll go ahead and place them in the description box. But yeah, so that's all I use to straighten my hair, and obviously just the normal regular brush. And yeah, so let's get started. So I'm gonna start off with brushing out my hair to make sure that I have no tangles. So I'm gonna start off by spraying this this heat protectant all over my hair. And I don't want to drench it because I don't want my hair to be super wet, but just spray it all over and then brush your hair out again. So it's gonna distribute the spray evenly. And then I'm gonna use a dollop, like the smallest amount of this oil treatment. So as you guys could see, I'm just putting it at the ends of my hair, just so it gives it a little extra shine and moisture while I straighten it. Okay, and then usually what I like to do is part my hair. I do it into threes to start off, 3 sections. That's just what's easier for me. I do have a lot of hair. Okay, and then I just start straightening. So I'll like section a piece, and then I grab my brush and then I hold it like this with the same hand, and then with the straightener I just kind of use it so the brush can detangle and as the straightener goes past it, right? So again, I put the brush facing down so my hair is going inside, and then I put the straightener in front. No, I put the straightener behind, and then I just brush at the same time as I go down. It just helps the heat distribute better, I feel, and because I have thick hair, it makes it easier for me. I don't have to pass the straightener a billion times for it to get all the hairs, if that makes sense. And then when I get to the roots, I do the same thing. So these front hairs are usually harder for me to straighten just because they're like curlier and it needs like a little bit of more love. So I don't use the brush for these just because the hair is not as long. And then I just kind of just straighten it. That. And it all depends on how I'm feeling. So today I want to kind of go more for the pin straight. But if I want a little bit more of the volume, I'll just curl like this, and then I'll give volume at the bottom and also at the top. If you just go like this, or just give volume all around. But I want it more straight. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, so that's the front. And then for the back, I just kind of work in sections. So I'll like just get a little piece and repeat the process. So that's the reason why I start at the front first, because then I'll just continuously keep adding the hair that I straighten to the front. It just makes it easier on me. So I'm gonna do the rest of my hair and I'll be back with the end result. Okay guys, so I straightened all my hair. As you guys could see, it's all straightened. Okay, so if I'm gonna wear my part down the middle, I'm gonna show you guys quickly how I do it. Okay, and then the other side. And then boom. Okay, and then if I want to do my side, which is usually how I wear my hair, like this, I just part it to wherever I want it. So as you can see, it's right there. I'll just make sure that everything is straight, so I could see a little bit of wave. So straighten, and then I grab this side right here, like a little piece, and I straighten it forward like that. Okay, and then to finish it all off, like I mentioned, I'll get a little bit of my BioSilk and I just shake it, and then I add a little bit, like the smallest amount you guys could see. And then I just again add it to the tips of my hair. It's pretty simple. Everybody, I feel like everyone has a different technique of how they straighten their hair, and I wanted to share with you guys how I do mine. I don't straighten it often, but when I do, this is how I do it. Okay guys, so this is how my hair turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!